Hi, thanks for calling the Feminist Hotline. Please hold.
Hi. Welcome back to the Feminist Hotline podcast. I'm Harper.
And I'm Dylan. And this week, we're going to be talking about porn and how it should be canceled. Cancel porn. But before we get into that, Harper, how was your week?
My week was pretty good. It was my first week back at school after being sick for 2 weeks. So, yeah, I had a lot of work to catch up on and a lot of stuff to do. That was not great. But I got to see my friends again after 2 weeks, so that was really fun. Kinda. Dylan, how was your No. Not my friends. It's just like after not being social for 2 weeks and then going into like 1,000 students, I'm like, oh my god. Okay, Dylan, how was your week?
I mean, compared to yours, not much happened. Yeah, I mean, not much. Anyways, let's get right into the episode. All right, and before we get into this episode, I just wanted to put out a trigger warning. We're going to be talking about rape a little bit, and honestly, trigger warning porn, because that can get quite traumatic if you've, been through whatever. It's kind of disappointing that we've been having to put in a trigger warning every single episode, but yeah. All right, so first we kind of wanted to inform you guys and just show the stats a little bit about how many people actually watch porn, because we're going to be talking about some really harsh topics, and it's important to know how many people are actually watching these things. So basically, 4 million U.S. adults regularly visit internet porn websites.
And about 200,000 U.S. adults are considered porn addicts.
That's a lot of people.
And yeah, we just wanted to let you know.
Okay, so the first kind of topic that I wanted to discuss was basically how porn can affect your mental health and what porn does. And the first thing that it can do is it can really affect your relationship if you are in one. And I know a lot of people who are single also watch porn, but if you're in a relationship and you watch porn, it can give you can think about your partner's appearance in a different way. And you can think about, you and your partner's sex life in a different way and how it's not right or something. And sometimes, maybe there is something wrong and,
But porn does set really
unrealistic examples, right? And, okay, and another thing that it can do to affect your mental health is it's kind of like social media in this way, but basically it sends like a dopamine up to your brain, like fake happiness almost is what that means. And that can lead to a lot of addiction with porn, which is really bad.
Yeah. And it's also like some people just don't understand porn is scripted and not real at all.
I saw this stat or something that basically said that a 45-minute porn video was probably filmed over 3 days, but the person watching the video will think it happened in like one take.
Yeah.
Which means it's supposed to last that long. But it's like, no.
It's like whatever's
not
good
realistic.
For you. Yeah, so it's important to understand. Okay, so the next thing we're going to be talking about is teen porn. And we're not talking about teenagers watching porn. We are talking about people looking up, like, teenagers in porn videos.
Yeah. Oh, and we will get into, like, teen porn, like, teenagers watching porn, especially young boys, but later.
Okay, I'm going to be reading off of something, so sorry for the monotone. The search result in videos that are teen porn show girls who look 13 years old at best. Girls with braces, pigtails, flat chests, no makeup, extremely young faces, holding teddy bears and licking lollipops, all while being aggressively penetrated. A quick search for the word teen turns up titles such as young girl tricked and other disgusting things. Like, why do you want to watch a minor having, like, even if they aren't minors and they're being portrayed as minors, it just shows the culture of pedophilia that we're just allowing and people are entertained by.
And even in like an everyday boy, like most boys, they want their girlfriends to be like shorter than them and tiny, like not have hair
and like
on their body,
small voices.
And it's like it's already a little bit weird, and now we're just like making porn videos of young, like, ew.
There's literally evidence of people just wanting girls to be portrayed as children, and everybody's just like, oh no, it's fine. But it really is a culture that we're creating here, and so many people watch porn, as we said before, and so they're just going to be seeing videos of these girls, and then they're probably going to become attracted to those girls,
which can lead to actual problems.
Yeah.
This is already a problem, but you know what I mean. Like, it could.
Yeah.
All right, so the next thing that we wanted to talk about is rape porn. So this is when, if you feel like clicking off, totally do that. It's going to be really heavy. And yeah. All right, but first we wanted to give a few examples of it. So a girl named Rose was taken at knife point at 14. She was raped for 12 hours, and then it was uploaded to Pornhub. She had to beg for months for it to be taken down. And then Harper has a story as well.
Pornhub verified a 15-year-old girl who was missing for a year. She was found in 58 videos on the site. The child was part of the Model Hub program, where Pornhub takes 35% cut of sales. Pornhub directly profited from that abuse.
58?
58, and
I didn't even realize it was that many.
Yeah, and Pornhub is such a big website. So many people watch it. So Pornhub really benefited from her being, like, abused and raped. And it was just fine, and they didn't identify her until 58 videos later.
Like, and it said that they made money off it, meaning that people watched it.
35% of the money, yeah. That's crazy. And the fact that we just keep watching it. Porn needs to be canceled for this reason, that it's just, as long as it's getting profited, it doesn't care about the abuse that many young girls, 14 and 15 years old, are suffering.
That is so disgusting. And it's just so disappointing to know that, like, this is literally...
And grown men watched it. Like, I think it was the...
Yeah.
Ew.
Ew.
Okay, the next topic we are going to be talking about is how teenagers, especially young boys, I think their views on sex are really destroyed by porn.
All right, yeah. So I saw this thing that basically said 9 out of 10 videos, porn videos, show women being beaten or harmed and seem to be okay with it or seem to like it. Which, if girls watch porn, which a lot of girls do, they'll think that it is okay for them to be beaten during sex.
And then, oh, sorry.
Some people, but it's not for everyone, and it's definitely shouldn't be normalized as a thing.
And then boys will think, like, they just need to dominate and beat and, like, go really rough. And that's...
it's just not true. And also... it just, like, really prioritizes men.
And their pleasures.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a male-dominated thing. It's basically just, like... It's more like men having sex and women just laying there, like...
Yeah, and it's also, like, women just being as objects for men to use and everything like that.
And just normalizing the abuse. And I guess... I wouldn't call it sexual violence, but just, like... I don't know even what to call it.
Yeah,
it's just...
and I think it could also make women feel insecure about their sex lives, because it's like, oh, like, I just need to be really, quiet about it and, like...
not talk about what I need and all that.
Yeah.
Because sex is, like, it's, I don't know, portrayed to, like, give the male pleasure, especially, well, in porn, it's portrayed to be that way, and so, like you were saying, it can make women feel like they can't talk about what they need to actually...
feel pleasure and everything.
So that's very problematic.
And so that is what these videos are showing, that all these young boys are watching, and there's no doubt in my mind that the boys at my school are watching it. And I just feel like this is just such a problem.
And we need, like, actually need to cancel porn, and if you're not going to cancel it, people need to be censoring it. Make sure people under the age of 18 can't watch it. Like, all these sites, they're so easy to access. Like, when we were just researching about sites were just...
because Harper's stuff is blocked, but when I was researching it, it was like, I kept trying to research the teen porn stuff, and it kept coming up with the things, and I was like...
like, the sites. We didn't click on them, but...
Yeah. It was just so disgusting, and it's just so bad how easy it is to get to it.
Especially as a young teen, like, that's gonna really destroy your view on...
Yeah, and also Harper has an example about how porn is just really easy to access.
So I have never looked up porn because it's just, like, disgusting. But someone, I didn't know them. I think they just, like, it was, like, on a group email, and I think it was just random, and they, like, sent me a link, and I was really dumb, and I clicked on it, and it was a porn link, and I didn't see anything. I just saw what website it was on, and I clicked off. I didn't, like, But
that just shows you people can literally just send you links
and
then there you are.
it's
so easy to get to,
and it's bad how easy it is.
It's dangerous how easy it is, and that can traumatize people. Suppose you're like a young girl, a young boy, or whatever, and you get emailed this thing. That's traumatizing because some people don't want to see porn.
It's very adult. I mean, I didn't see
Yeah.
anything, so I wasn't traumatized because I just saw the website and clicked off. But like, why would you email
And
it?
I mean, some porn is like some people want to watch porn in their relationship together and
to like use it for different like
things, and they're like older and over 18 and everything. And I think it depends on how you use it, but I
and
think
what
most
videos
porn
you're watching
and what videos you're watching. But I think most porn should be canceled, and
I agree.
those are my views. All right, that is all we wanted to talk about today, or not all we wanted to talk about, but
There's just some things we couldn't say.
yeah, there's some things that, because this is a podcast for teenagers, and we're still teenagers, and our parents are listening to this, and it's not just like
and family members.
so it's like we don't really want to. We couldn't really discuss everything today
But
about porn. But
yeah,
main idea, we don't like it. and
Don't watch it.
It should be canceled. And we're not trying to shame you if you do watch it, because it is very normalized to watch it. But it's just not. It's not good.
it depends what you watch, I think.
But just assuming they're watching like regular, like I don't know,
Yeah.
just like regular consensual stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That concludes today's episode. I really hope you enjoed it and
This was
learned
fun
some
to record.
things.
I mean, not that fun to.
It was not fun to research, fun to record.
Yeah.
I really hope you learned something, and I hope you don't watch porn, and I hope
This made an influence on you and your decisions in the future.
you have a good day.
Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.